Hi guys, again back from my kitchen. Um, I just find it so handy to do this because it's just so nice and comfortable, and I'm on my laptop rather than my phone or camera. So I do have a DJI. I obviously have a phone, and I thought I'd come online to give you a little bit of an update what's happening. So yesterday was a very busy day. I suffer from a kind of a pain, pelvic pain for probably 3 years now. So I went to the hospital yesterday. I'm very lucky that I have a private insurance with my job, and I've been in and out of the last 2.5 years maybe. I went public first into public hospital. They didn't really do anything. But then with private, even privately, I had to fight to get an MRI done. I had ultrasounds. But anyway, good news is my organs are good and I'm healthy internally. Um, the bad news, I was still in pain, so they didn't know what it was. But they gave me 2 sets of antibiotics, which I started taking, and yeah, a week. So I have to be on these antibiotics for whole 7 days. And I'm taking the supplements as well, quite a lot of supplements too. And I can report that I'm feeling better. Yeah, my pain is gone. So on Saturday, Sunday, even Monday, I was rubbish for me. I had a lot of pain in my back and my pelvis, but I'm feeling 100% or 95% today. And I had a busy morning. I've posted a lot of parcels, and I had a lot of jewelry parcels, which is nice to have them in January because normally January is not as busy with jewelry business. And I have posted Blaupunkt. If you remember, I bought it. I couldn't really test it because I didn't have the OCD I had wasn't great and wasn't playing. So I originally listed to 29.99 untested. But then I found the CD, I did a video, I found out it works, bought it for £7 or £8. I can't remember what I paid for it, but it's a nice kind of stereo Blaupunkt. And I sold it for 50. I posted it today. I had to wrap it really well. I had to source extra boxes yesterday and buy some bubble wrap because I ran out. But today I'm getting a huge bubble wrap roll. So paid about £10 for like 100 meters of bubble roll. I think it will be well worth it because I use a lot of bubble wrap. And at the car, I bought about 2, 3 weeks ago, I bought like a massive pound of sellotape. So I'm gonna put like community update where to buy supplies the cheapest. They're not affiliate links or anything, but I do use my label printer every day. I buy sellotape, either cardboard or some pound stores. And then I ordered a roll from Amazon, which was best value actually and fastest delivery. And then I'm looking to buy like a brown kind of roll, but I'm looking to buy with the stand as well. So I'm not quite sure where I'm going to get it, but I'm researching. Um, what else is happening? So obviously posted the basket. So this sales are on a little light side this week. I'll do proper sales update probably on Sunday or Monday. But I'm heading back to the car boot on Sunday. On Saturday, we're going to pop to a charity shop locally, um, see what we can find. I'm going to do something with the kids because it's school a week and I haven't seen them. I'm about to start work. This is my lunch break, so I just had a quick omelette and I'm sitting here. I'm trying to be healthy, and I've been like eating a lot of spinach, a lot of greens, a lot of cucumbers and cabbage and all that kale. So I'm trying to be a little bit healthier. But I hear sitting here drinking Coke. I know. Um, Coffee and sometimes Coke. I don't drink a lot of Coke, but it is definitely my guilty pleasure. Um, so what else is happening? So we're gonna see because I didn't go to Carbot last week, I actually sold quite a lot of stuff, and I actually don't have a lot of stuff now to sell. I have still the vintage telephone. I have another kind of a boombox system to sell. and I've got a kind of vintage camera. I've got a few people watching, and then a couple of things, a lot of clothes, which not gonna go. I'm trying to make progress listing on Depop, but because I was in a lot of pain, didn't really happen. Um, what I'm hoping, oh, last night as well. So what sold yesterday is the kind of a China set. So if you see those, it's a proper fine bone china, but it's a kids set. It was brand new in the box. I picked it up at the charity shop for £5. It was new, sealed, vintage, 1992 or something like that. But it was not plastic. You get like those saucers and cups, but this was proper sealed, fine bone china. And I thought it was amazing. So I accepted an offer on it for £10 because it was kind of a big item and I didn't really want it to sit here until next Christmas. So bought for five, sold for 10. That was a good one. So that was shipped yesterday, and Blaupunkt today. So they were my kind of like biggish items because they do take some space. I'm hoping the cameras and things that don't really take space, but the clothes does. And I find I'm not gonna do kids' clothes or any kind of non-branded clothes like Next and Marks and Spencer. It's just not a good sell. Zara hasn't been a good sell for me. So I'm hoping to sell some stuff. I also cleared out. So I cleared out all the baby stuff that I had that wasn't selling. I put up lots of bundles. I just weren't selling. So I donated all of that and some toys as well. Yesterday I sold like a pig toy as well. It was like on eBay. So bought for two, sold for four. That was a cute sell. You might have seen a short, my daughter packing it. So she helps out and she loves packing things and wrapping and sending toys away. And it's good for her as well not to get attached to toys because, the toys been sitting here, they're sort of like a part of furniture here. And they do tend to feel a bit sad when we sell them and they have to send them away. Not that because they don't play with them, but they're just here, they're always around, they're sitting in a box or they're sitting in a basket. And so few toys left. I'm not too sad about that. I've got a vintage Mickey Mouse that I really want to sell, and few vintagey looking toys. And there's few watchers on the items, and I'm going to try and send some offers today, like maybe 5-6%. What else I'm doing today? May Yeah, so the major life update yesterday was that my son got a scholarship to go into private school. He's going to be joining a choir, so he's got a music scholarship, and he passed the audition, and he'll be singing in the choir first as a probation year, and then hopefully he'll join the choir fully, and he's 8, and that's mega news for him. So the scholarship will have him attend a private school, which is really nice. And he's a really bright boy. And I'm really seen him in the videos millions of times. He's really hardworking. He doesn't mind getting up early, and he loves putting the work in. He has so many interests, and he loves music. So I'm very proud of that. And actually, when we're at the car bot next time, we actually wrote a little song, and it's quite funny. So we're going to try and perfect it, and he might sing it for you next time. So. Um, he loves making up songs, and literally 3 months ago, he won Young Writers Award for a poem, and that's coming out this month on the 26th. So he's going to be his poem is going to be part of the book for young writers. And at the end of the month, we're going to London because a copy of this book can be forever placed in British Library. So he's very excited to be going to British Library to see this book and his poem in it. And the poem is called Dreams of a Billionaire. It's on, like, I actually read it out to you guys when he won it. It's in one of my shorts. Yeah, Dreams of a Billionaire. Might get him to do it again. It's a very cute poem, and it was a part of the series, inspiring kids, what they want to be in the future and what the future, um, you know, yeah, their plans and aspirations for future. So I was very proud of him. Yeah, and I'm proud of him again because he's just such a talented boy and he works really hard. And he's a bit bored of his current school because it's just not delivering. So he's very excited to be starting the private school sometime this year. We're not sure when the funding will come through, but we will have to fund a lot of things like uniforms, registration fees, and so on. But it's a huge opportunity for him, so we don't mind doing that. We just have to work a little bit harder to support him. And sometime, if we can ever afford, his sister will go there as well. But for now, there's no need. She will stay in public school. And if we ever do have an opportunity, we'll have maybe move her to private school as well. But at the moment, there's just not enough money um, for us to, commit to the public school. And she's still very young. So she's very happy. She's doing a lot outside of school, gymnastics, tennis, all those kind of clubs, climbing. Um, but we can wait a year or two before we commit her to, and we'll see how Clive is doing in school, if he likes it and what's happening. We'll have to apply for a lot of grants because the fees obviously rise year on year, and he'll need support with travel down the road to go to competitions and perform maybe in front of royalty. So that's all exciting stuff. He's really, really excited about that. And yeah, so that's our life update, what we have in this weekend. I'm probably going to put some shorts up while we're going to charity shops. I might be doing a live, or there's definitely going to be a vlog on Sunday night from the car boots. I'm hoping to put some shorts as well. I'm hoping to find lots of stuff. And I'm definitely getting up really early to go to Cardboard. But guys, for now, my lunch break is over. I thought I'll give you this update and a good news as well. But just for us, that's just what fuels me and my ambition to support my kids and give them good education. And yeah, and for us as a family, obviously, survive and stay in this house, because if we can't stay in our house, we'll have to sell it and move somewhere else or rent. And that's really not a kind of nice option after we've renovated the house fully. We bought it, we put a lot of money into it. And yeah, and our mortgage is super massive. But I'm going to try and stay here and in this house. Might put some sort of a unit at the bottom at some stage if the business expands. And also, the big dream is obviously quit my full time job to, you know, do something else full time, run a business. But none of that yet. I still have to keep working and support my family. So, thanks for watching. Give the thumbs, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And yeah, see you next time. See you on the weekend, hopefully.